Welcome everyone to FXStreet. Thank you for watching. Please join us here, join our YouTube channel by hitting subscribe. Myself and Akash can be found on Twitter. Here's Akash's info and my own down here. Sorry about that. Want to take a look today at Cardano and see what there is to see. Is there anything bullish or bearish? I am most definitely, full disclosure, I'm a permabull on Cardano. I love it. But, I'm also trading it and I see it moving down lower. There is some support structure on it currently. So the 50% fib retracement and Senko span B in the Ichimoku system, very, very hard areas to cross. Also, it's kind of right on top of that $2 level, which is a strong psychological number. In addition to that, it's got a lot of volume in the volume profile here. So the $2 level is definitely a tough nut to crack for bears or sellers to push it down lower. Saying that though, the oscillators really do support any movement south and that it would be sustained. The RSI is oscillating in between the two oversold conditions in a bull market, which are 50 and 40, and it's sitting right on top of 40. It looks like it's under threat from crossing down even lower. The composite index has had a bearish cross down below both of its moving averages, and more than anything that would signal some continued movement south and that it would be sustained is that the optics bands have not reached down into its extremes yet. It's still kind of just floating there. So as far as a level that I would see it going down to, there's two. The first one is down at 160. And the ultimate one is down at 127, which is very close to the 2021 volume point of control. In a lot of ways that you would have measured some fib expansions from prior swings, the all-time high that we currently have is within the upper bands of those ranges. But at the same time, I mean, this Cardano has a ton of support that comes into it. And so if it does slide around here over the next 5 to 6 days, if it stays within the cloud, if it finds support at 50 and the Kijun Sen, then the threshold that has to be met for the lagging span to move back above the candlesticks and ultimately resume a clearly full-on bull market run to target new all-time highs. For that to happen now, we would have to close pretty much at all-time highs. But by October, 4th, 5th, and 6th, we just need to see it close up at 264, which is still a pretty substantial rise from where we're at. But it is a lot better than, above that $3 mark. But in the short term, I definitely see us returning to 160 and below that down to 127, 125, that value area. But we'll see what happens. I think this is a little, I don't know if it'll get down that far. That's wishful thinking on my part because I would love to buy more Cardano at cheaper prices. But yeah, that's the setup I kind of see. What about you, Akash?
I'm kind of leaning a little bullish on Cardano. So I'm looking at this descending the parallel channel. Right now it's kind of hovering inside this demand zone that I'm seeing here, and I do want to see it close above the 50% of this area, which comes around $2.08. Right, so if it does manage to produce a daily close above this candle and probably form a swing low here, in that case, I'm expecting it to retest at least the 2.38 level, which would be a 12% upswing from where it is right now, right? But if it, so if you look at this resistance level, right, it was a tap, and then finally broke below it. So this level is going to be strong, formidable level to overcome. But if it does, then I'm expecting it to retest the $2.5 level, right? So if this plays out, then this would be the swing low. So using a fib from this point to this point here, I would expect it to get into this high probability reversal zone and at least tag the 62 fib, right? And as you can see, the 50 fib kind of overlaps exactly with this level here that I posted 2.50.
Sure,
So
yeah.
it's either going to start, I'm sorry?
Oh no, I was just saying sure. Yeah, I was agreeing agreeing with what you were writing down there. Sorry.
All right, no worries. So yeah, so if so, there's a chance that it could get rejected here, probably consolidate here before making a decision where it's going to go further, maybe higher or lower. But if it does break this, uh, reclaim this as a support, then I'm expecting it to head into this zone here, ranging from 2.6 to 2.85. So if I am actually going long here, depending on how it closes here, then I'm going to be scaling down my position around here. And if it does go here, then yeah, here. So currently I'm bullish on Cardano. Uh,
Awesome.
m- yeah, minimum of 12%, and a maximum of a 30% upswing is what I'm expecting for Cardano.
Excellent. I'd like to call everybody's attention actually to Akash's chart here, where he has the end of where Cardano's currently sitting right on top of that channel that he drew. If anybody noticed or not or picked up on this, is that what's I think great about our videos here at FX Street is that we have a lot of complementary analysis to one another and with our analysts, and we have some contradictory ones. But in this case, it's really nice to see this complementary analysis where on my charts, I was showing that the support structures were based off of a fib level and an Ichimoku condition. And then Akashi's, he's got support being found up against this channel. In any case, a drop down below either of those support levels that we've drawn around that $2 range support very deep, swift movements lower. Um, and so that's just an observation I made. And yeah, I don't know. Do you have anything else to add on Cardano?
Yeah, interesting observation there, the complementary analysis. But yeah, another thing that I want to add here is that from a 9-hour time frame perspective, yes, this gets kind of messed up here over here. But I want to show that the MRI indicator is flashing a potential buy signal could pop up if it continues, if it forms another 9-hour candlestick around here. So that is something you got to keep your eye out for. And also on the 4-hour time frame, I think it's already flashed a buy signal. Yep,
Oh,
it's already flashed a buy signal, right? So
that's a
this
good
is kind of
thing to notice.
yeah, a bullish sign. I want to go long on Cardano really bad, but I'm waiting for my confirmation. So yeah, that's it.
Same. Yeah. Well, thank you, Akash, and thank you everybody else for watching. Please don't forget to find us on YouTube and subscribe, and we look forward to speaking with you in our future videos. Have a good one.